Hi, welcome back to a new video. In previous video, we have learned how to create a Windows machine in Proxmox. In today's video, we are going to learn how we can clone the machine and then convert that machine into a template. Because I really do not want to go back again and again and install the OS and do all those settings. So in order to save my time, I'm going to create that image as a template. So before I do that, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to clone this machine, right? So the cloning of the machine is very simple. You log into your Proxmox server, you go to the machine, whichever you like to clone, and then you click on more, and then you click on clone here. It will ask you to give a number. This time I'm going to give a number like 300, and I will just name this as when hyphen serve 22 temp means template, and here I have an option where I would like to target the storage here. So template, I would not like to allocate the template on my SSD drive, so I'm going to select my data drive here and I will click on clone. Now what will happen, there will be a small task get created here and it will start cloning my virtual machine. This is going to take some time. Let's wait. Okay, so cloning has now completed. So you can see the status of the task is okay. Now what I will do here is this. So this is my template image. Now in order to convert this image as a template, there are a few cleanups that we have to do, right? And those cleanups would be like you log into the machine and then you go to the sysprep and then you prepare your image. So now what I will do here is that I will click on start now. And now machine will boot up. Okay, now I'm going to log into the machine, Control Alt Delete. I will be using the same password what I have used in my previous videos. So there we go. So I have logged into the machine now, and the couple of things that I will do here. The first thing would be I will clean the temp folder. I'll go to run percentage temp, delete, then again run. Again, this is also additional step that I'm following up. If you don't want to do that, it should be fine. It's all up to you. Okay. And I just want to make sure that I'm not creating a junk file template. Another thing, I will also check for my network drive. I'll make sure that it's not getting any static IP. So yeah, it is using DHCP here, all good. And I will also look for drivers. Device manager. Okay, all my drivers are up to date. Now I'll go to C drive. I'll come here and I'll eject this image. I'll keep this mounted. I think no, I'll eject this one as well. And I'll go to C drive, Windows, system ready through, and then I'll look for system prep. I'll go sysprep and I will launch this application. Now here there are multiple options. So the option which I'm going to use here is the first one, which is intersystem, which is OOBE, out of box experience, and then I'll click on generalize here, and then I'll click on shutdown. Now what will happen? This will reset this virtual machine image to generalize, and the machine will shut down. And when the machine is shutting down, or when machine is completely powered off or turned off, what I will do here is that I will go to the VM and convert that virtual machine as a template. I'm not going to convert it while it's running. I'm going to convert the machine as a template when the machine is shut down. So I will wait for the sysprep to do its work, generalize the image, clean up, and do all those works, and well, I'll wait for the shutdown. Okay, so there we go. The machine has been completely shut down now. So you can see there was a small green icon here that has been also disappeared. And now I'm going to again click on the image and click on the three dots, and I'll click on convert to a template. And when I do that, it will ask me for a confirmation. I'll click yes. And within few minutes and seconds, this image would be converted into a template. So you can see here, this image has been converted as a template now. Again, this template is like very standard template. If you want to increase the RAM, you can, so let's say it is a 4 gigabyte of memory, what I have allocated while I created the machine. If I want to increase it, I can do that as well. So if I want to do, let me use a calculator. So if I would like to do 1024 into 16 gig, then it will be 16384. So 16384. Now you can see here I have increased, and similarly, if I want to add more processor, I can add it. So instead of 12, 3, and then it will be 6 core. So you can all customize the hardware, cloud in it, and a lot of other options are available here. And yeah, so that's how you create a template in Proxmox. And if you want to, now we have seen that how to create a template within Proxmox environment, right? Now let's see how we can create an actual virtual machine from the template. The process is very simple. You click on the template, you on the right hand side on top click on more, and then you click on clone. Now here you have an option, which is your targeted node. I'm going to keep it as it is, which is your the server, the VM ID. I would like to keep it as a 400 here, and I would like to do a full clone, and I'm going to name this because I'm going to use as a domain controller, and I'm going to use a domain called my main domain, which is a learncloud.guru. So what I will do here is that I will write as something like DC01 hyphen learncloud.guru. So DC01 hyphen learncloud.guru, and I'm click on and again here you have an option to choose the target. If I keep the target same as source, then you know this image has been saved under the data drive. So it will utilize my data drive as the target storage, which I don't want to do that. I would like to use my SSD for this, and I'm going to select my local ZFS as a target storage, and I'll click on clone. And now within few minutes, the machine would be cloned. So that's how you clone the machine. You create a template from the VM, then you convert the template into a live machine. So that's what we have seen. It's going to take some time, and Yeah, we'll wait for that. So the task has been completed now. So the virtual machine has been created. Now what I will do here is that I will go to the machine and I'll go to console and start now. So there we go. The machine has been booted now and it's asking us to select the country and region. I'm going to keep it as it is and click on next. Then I'll accept the condition. Then it will ask me to create a password again, which I'm going to do that. And voila, now congratulations, we have successfully created a clone of a machine. Then we converted that clone into a template using a sysprep, and from that template we have again created a virtual machine, and we have logged into it. If you're watching till here, thank you so much for being part of this journey. I will see you in the next video.